Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. Hi, Rashmi. Here two students is there. Their names Sanjit and Sumit. Sanjit
Okay.
and Sumit. Take their introduction and you can proceed.
Hi,
Hello.
Rasmi. Sumit here.
Hi, Sumit. How are you?
I am good. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good. Thank you so much. And shall we start? That you just you guys can teach me about yourself, your experience, and you know about the SAP experience that you have. Could you please share?
Hi, Rasmi. Currently, my location is Kolkata. I am working with MNC. I am new in portal, but I am ABAP consultant.
Okay.
It is project requirement to learn EP. So I have little bit to brief of EP, what it is, what it does. I'm already doing, but I want detailed information. That's why I'm liking to join some training.
Okay, so you are looking for the administration point of view or the development?
Administration.
Hello.
Yeah, what about the other person?
Hello.
Yes, I can hear you.
Yes. Hi, Rasmi. This is Sanjit from Hyderabad. I am working in ABAP 1.5 years, and I have completed BTech in computer science.
Fine.
Rasmi, can you brief about yourself?
Yeah, one sec. I'll give me 2 minutes. Yeah, hello. Back. Sorry. I myself having more than 7 years of experience in enterprise spaces with respect to development and administration as well, where I did a couple of implementation and support projects. So I hope I'm able to help you guys queries and give you the brief as you guys are already working in SAP, so I'm not going to explain the brief of SAP, what exactly it is, so that you guys are already aware of. So we directly start with the enterprise focus, what exactly it is and how it does, what are the areas we are going to cover, as this is a demo class. Explaining the brief in every area which will come under the portal and what we can achieve by implementing the portal. What are the areas which are the administration we can perform by using the portal.
Okay. Rasmi, I have few questions before I start our demo. Can I ask?
Yeah.
What is the importance of Java in the current portal? Is still Java is required?
It's on the current portal, see, that's depending on if we are talking from the administration point of view or the development point of view. There's a totally two things. Okay. In administration, yes.
Hello. What is difference between both?
See,
Administration.
there is a
development.
administration and development. In development, there are different ways to develop the application. Okay. And in development, there are still some standard application or the structure, the framework, which if you want to customize that, you have to know the Java. Bit of Java, the basic Java you should know. Okay.
Okay.
And if we are talking about the administration, in there also, like, I hope you guys are IT background, so the bit of Java you guys are knowing. It's not like I'm saying like the code level and the development and all is not required. Just the brief, okay, what exactly it is, what the parameters, variables are. These are all like basic things to see. But in administration, it's like there's nowhere you're going to code. Nothing is, it's totally in the SAP has provided such tools where just a click and manage those parameters and settings, services, you need to enable the service. This is that only required. So if you are doing that manually for the development area, as in 7.3 or later on, it's totally coming on WebDynpro. But still, some of the business packages, some of the application, even the framework, even the initial login page, that is built in Java itself, Java API. So if you want to customize the login page itself, if I say it's where we actually login, you have to know. But it's not very typical, very tough, or very lots of not advanced Java is not required. It's just the simple things which you need to write. Usually requirements come, okay, I don't want that standard SAP screen which is coming. I just want to change with my company logo screen and where I can give some more images, something like that. So it's just HTML things which is going to replace. If you see the architecture of the file or the which you log on par file, you will get to know each and every directory having a different content of data. So directly we need to replace that, and we can change the path is specific to the path or location. It's slightly changes, not extensively, because we are not totally modifying the SAP screen, right? If we in ABAP also, you guys do some customization, right? There would be, by using the standard one only, we'll do the customization, right? We'll do the, it's not like a straight away we'll go and we change that thing, no. For the purchase order also, if you want to customize in that screen, we take that body, take that enhancement and do this based on the customer requirement, right? So that's quite feasible. For as you guys are a developer and you know ABAP, I think that will be it won't be difficult for you. It will be easy.
Okay, thank you, Rashmi. And one more thing, during the training, we'll get some access to EP portal.
That I'll discuss it with Frankie and then I'll share with you guys.
Okay, which portal, which version will get access?
Yeah,
I think Frankie is there.
I will give you that. EHP5 I will give you. Okay.
EHP5.
Yeah.
Okay, 7.02 or 03.
Yes,
Yes.
it will come to the
which one, 02 or 03?
03 I will tell you. Okay, at end of the demo I will tell you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, any other questions you guys are having?
Yes. No, thank you, Rashmi. You can proceed.
Yes, I think some other person.
Yes. Go ahead.
Okay, go ahead. Thanks.
Yes.
Okay, so what is the agenda of today's discussion? We are going to discuss like the portal, okay, enterprise portal, what exactly it is, and where exactly it's lying, and what is the base of that, which platform it's using, SAP Retriever, and these are like the knowledge management platform, collaboration platform. These are the basic keys under that which we can achieve by using these capabilities or these tools. We can implement a full-fledged portal and each and every area which is required in any organization. So this is Like as it's mentioned, setting retriever, it's open integration in application platform. Open integration means it has the capability where it can be integrated with any of the other applications, other systems. It could be in a different technology. It could be SAP to SAP. It could be SAP to .NET or whatever, or open source or any legacy system. Which, if we are going to implement SAP where any other organization, they may have different type of system. Okay, so by using the NetWeaver, it have a capability to integrate each and every type of system in the normal heterogeneous system. And the portal, it provides a platform where we actually integrate the structured data. Portal is a place where actually the person of any organization is directly interacting. For the top management, either he is just a normal employer, he is a manager, or he is a top manager. That is the place where actually is interacting. It is structured data. The structured and integrated means they may have multiple systems, putting all information together on the portal. So that is the place where we are getting every information at one point. Knowledge management platform, what it called? In any organization, we have something directories or somewhere we are putting some data, some documentation. Okay. Suppose that any policy document, any project specific document. So we have in different places, different servers we are maintaining. But by using knowledge management, we can put it that data, because that was unstructured. Unstructured means it's for each and every project they may have different documents. The policy documents are going to be all over the organization that state. Okay, the debt policy document also is very based on employee grade to grade. Okay, so by using the KM, we will design the architecture, we will design the directory. By using that, each individual, you can put the restriction on each individual user or group. Okay, who should be accessible for this, who should be accessible for documentation too. These are the capabilities that we can implement by using the knowledge management tool. Collaboration platform comes where exactly we want to exchange some information. Like we want to implement some group discussion, we want to use it. Like if you see in SBN, that is a full-fledged example of portal. Everything we are doing over there, we are putting a post, we are doing the discussion, the group chat also can be enabled to celebrate. And you guys, if you have any questions, you can ask, or later in the session also you can
one thing, Rasmi, collaboration platform is already integrated in portal, and or we need to do some extra customization for that.
See, these are the components of the portal. Okay, suppose that in R3, in ECC, when ECC is installed, you have each and every module over there, right? But if you want to use it, you have to do customization. You have to configure that, then only you are able to use it. Correct? So in a similar way, these are the components of the NetWeaver. Under that, they will find knowledge level, you will find collaboration. But for that, you need to do customization, you need to do configuration to achieve that as per your company requirement. Nowadays, that is a main challenge which in any organization we face, like integration with these challenges. Any organization, that could be the case where they have these number of systems for each and every area. Document management, it could be there, market analysis, or they have different tools, it's in supply chain management. Also, they could be, by using that, they are taking their all the procedures and all details for the sales team, e-procurement, and they have the technical system as well. ERP is also the implement. So this is how it's selected. And don't you look, it's quite hazardous, it's quite complicated. How exactly to maintain the cost, to maintain a proper integration of the system is going to be quite difficult. This is how it is just there, not with SAP or any organization you can just take example of. So these are the basic points like business driven, extended value network, and nowadays is increasing market dynamics. If the competition are high, every spend so much time, so much to by maintaining these heterogeneous systems, it's going to be in cost, getting high cost. Okay. Pressure on IT increase, most leverage on existing systems, most supported new businesses quickly, and as daily it's changing some process to process, and you have to, it's on very pressure in information technology, like we have to do more work in a less cost. So that is one of the basic key challenges which we are having in normal organization where SAP is not implemented, or they have some prior system on the plate. To overcome that, it comes, SAP has launched this version, which was done actually for check. Earlier it was with not normal SAP, it was have. So these are the capabilities of Retriever. Earlier what was having, like okay, they have ECC, they have ECC implemented, where they have ERP, only the SAP modules, SAP core modules over there, okay. But they want to implement the portal, the X-site, there would be the different servers which they have to implement or install. So by using that, there would be two, ABAP and Java, both would be different servers, okay. Then the connections. So it comes with, when it comes to it, that's why SAP has introduced the SAP Material Stack. These are the basic architecture of the NetWeaver. Exactly it is and what it is lying, what the components is having and how it actually works. It has these layers, if you see. The top layer is like the people integration. Okay. People integration layer, it has a multi-channel access, portals and collaboration. In people integration, why we call it, it is where actually the people are interacting with your application. So the portal is the application where the people are employed directly integrating to your. In the middle, it's like the information integration, okay, where your all information from different systems is integrated. By using that, I have the BI system also in the place, I have the knowledge system as well, and I have the MDM. I'm just building my report, and in which I'm putting the BI content, BI information as well, and in the below panel I'm putting some documentation links as well, where some information are coming from knowledge as well. So like at one place I'm putting, using a data, I'm putting and creating one iView, and there I'm putting all information at place. It's like the information are getting integrated. You found the place and there the all systems and once we design, then it will come to the portal, and for the portal then the top management person, so he can able to see the production details, the normalized data, everything at the one place. In the below, it's like the process integration. Process integration, it's where actually we are integrating processes, different systems every organization, they may have the different landscape with different systems. So, and the process by TI or business process management, like we are changing the information. They may have some legacy system, okay, purchase order or sales order. They want to be replicated into SAP, and the final confirmation we go to the back to the different system. So by using the process integration, TI, we will integrate those systems and exchange the information. So when it comes, then we integrate it. Now with the information I have in SAP, it's finally linked with the other legacy system and the information is updated. In this way, the system is also, process is also integrated, and the system is also, then information is also integrated. Application platform comes here. We have Java and ABAP both stack, and by using these, we can put it, we can display, and we can design, we can integrate the different landscapes. So if we implement the latest version, we may need to do the separate like implementation for portal business because we just implement the previous version, and we can implement the ERP common code ERP module as well, and the portal PI and BI, that also in the same service we can do. In the left panel, we anyone is asking? In the left panel, we have that composite application framework, which actually SAP has given. By using that, it has that ability to build up the applications in a very formal way when it's like a predefined processes. By using that, I developed the process in a step-by-step manner. As we got all the information, and by using that, I'm developing the process. So this is how the framework comes. Life cycle management, it's like it contains the all, when we develop an application or the predefined process, so basically how it's configured and how it's basically turning the whole system. It's linked how the data is flow. It contains the life cycle. It contains each mapping. It's like, as it mentioned, integrate people information having processes. Enterprise scale Java and ABAP application platform. Pre-configure the business content and adapt it to non-SAP. As adapters to non-SAP live, SAP has given some adapters which will, if we want to integrate some third party system, we will do that by using those adapters. This is like the people integration where the multi-channel access, this does use of that portal, collaboration. These comes. Information, integration comes, that is intelligence, BI contains knowledge management and master data. These are like components of, so in integration, we are integrating these information. Process integration, like is a process broker like SAP XI and business process management. This comes in process integration. By using these tools, we will integrate the process like different systems, SAP to SAP, SAP to non-SAP. The process I'm talking about. Application platform will these are the platform like Java and ABAP, business server and connectivity. At different landscapes, we are going to integrate the application. It could be your third-party application, it could be your SAP to SAP, or if you have any other application which is by using a business services, we can connect that. These are the basic capabilities of the platform which developed, delivered by SAP. Like SAP receives their application over, receive business intelligence, exchange infrastructure, master data management, mobile and portal. Retriever is having capability of these components. So suppose that I installed the Retriever. Person wanted to use the portal, or they want, because when you implement and install it, every component change. So we can use any of that, or either if you want, we don't want the separate different component needs to be installed, we can skip that as well. So application server comes where, like, because as you know, in ABAP stack also, we developed an application. Earlier it was in BSP or ITS, so it basically runs on with the application server itself. Business intelligence on the BI part, where they have certain data which we loaded, and it's basically used for the analytical support. Exchange infrastructure, XI, which we use to integrate the different systems for different purposes at any organization having 10 different legacy systems. We want so the data needs to be come into SAP and or take some data from SAP. This will help to produce the report to the management, because some data is in SAP and some is there. So by using SAP data, they'll build up the report and that so master data management is like doing the company, which basically used to build the master data online as so online they can bring their master data. Whatever in the ERP in the mobile, that is again the component. So by using SAP NetWeaver Mobile, the application it can be used on mobile device. And the NetWeaver portal is also the component of NetWeaver. That's how we are going to discuss that, what exactly it does. So we can independently we can install that, and if you want to do whatever you can. This is the basic definition of the SAP strategies as a part of making the technology stack to provide the end user with a web-based point to integration point for entry of their business application documented collaboration. As I mentioned, like the main motive of the portal is we want to place each and every information at a one place. So it gives you to manage your knowledge, analyze your everything at a one place. As a manager, if you talk, or even a single normal employee as well. In my organization, I may have 10 different applications, okay? For each and every details, I have to go and I have to see those. By implementing the portal, I can see all these information at one place. Why I should go with the different landscape, different system, and check their details. So basic core, the motive of that, it basically reduce our time so that the management can utilize for the reality. Where exactly the NetWeaver and the portal fits in the NetWeaver is the first layer, which is the portal entity people integration, where it exists. In the highlighted area, you can see that. And this is the basic key points of the portal, like which are the capabilities we can say. Which is the first is heterogeneous information integration. It basically used to integrate the different complex systems. So when it's integrated, it smoothly can be accessible from the portal. Administration and end user support. By using portal, we can easily administrate and provide the end user support, because in portal we can do the administration of any of the content which we or any application we develop, and provide the end user support like any security things, media tracking we can do. User trust factor as well. User management and security support. It's we can manage the user management by create the user IDs, like the roles, and security. Yes, we can maintain the security aspect as well based on the particular rules. What security, what content need to be displayed or hide. We can do that. Personalization comes. The fourth point, it's like we can similarly like Google, Yahoo, we personalize our themes, we personalize our tabs. So by using this, in the portal also have the capability we can do by using the personalization. User can change their look, this specific eye views or tabs which need to be displayed, or number of tabs I want to. There's a noise from somewhere else, I think so.
I think it's coming from your side. You can mute yourself, your mic, before your name you can see that green color symbol. Just press on that. You can mute and unmute. Some noise is coming. If you have any questions, you can unmute and you can ask the trainer. Hello, Sanjit? Yeah, right. Yeah, Reshmi, you can proceed.
Okay. Yeah, the second last is ready to deploy business packages. SAP has given some standard packages, which is basically covering all the business process in the normal any organization are using. It could be the HR process, it could be like your SRM process, which is business package is basically bunch of application content which is pre-developed by SAP, and we just need to deploy and do the bit of configuration and it's ready to use. So suppose that I want to implement SAP HR is already implemented. I want that need to be available on my portal itself for the ESS-MSS. But I'll import those packages and it will be ready to use. This bit of configuration are needed. But if your customer wants something else or some UI design or changes, then you have to customize that. Otherwise, what SAP has given, if you want to use the same or show them, that's perfectly fine to use that. And it's also country specific also application SAP has given. So suppose that for any country they have a different UI as it's HR. So each and every country have their different info types, different fields. So they have SAP has given in such a way which can be accessible for any different, vary from country to country. Then you get administration where it's designed in such a way so we can bifurcate the roles based on the person, based on the administration area, so we can delegate the work, delegated administration. Like it's not necessary one person, it's a different roles and groups are there. So one I can say, okay, I can do that system administration, they can do that user administration and the complete administration. So it's a delegated design. This is basically the portal approaches. In any organization, they have different number of systems, 4-5 systems, and they want all in one place. So once we develop the portal, we implement that. Each and every information will be, I'll find at one place. I just need to log in on this portal, and I'll get my ERP information as well, my CRM, my workflows are also coming in Portal UWL, and my documentation is also, I'm seeing some policy details and everything in Portal at a one time. Enterprise Portal, a complete must provide to all users. These are the basic benefits which I am talking about. It could be for your employee and external communities as well. We can personalize based on roles and content. Okay, what needs to be given to which employee. Convenient to access everything needed like at one place. Information applications used via the internet in such a way. I mean, very security features is also available in NetWeaver, because that's the key capability of the portal and NetWeaver. So it's very secure where we can put the specific permission restrictions, okay, which data should not be accessible to a person. This is the basic solution where the base other organization or the company is using. It's like these are the different people which want to access the portal, and based on the specific role, we'll assign those roles to the respective areas and content will be displayed to the person. Suppose it's my supplier login, okay, specific to countries role, industry role. I have developed, and in the industry I have the specific the orders details only, none other than. So they will, when they log in, they can only see that order details. They cannot see their internal policies, internal documents, internal reports. So that's totally depend on the roles and the content which we develop. And in the platform area, we have the different systems which are integrated, and the finally information path to content business packages. So this is how, and the information flows to roles and roles to the exact person who is using. Here the portal user platform, the interface looks like you guys are already working on those, and you must be aware of okay how exactly it looks like. In the top level navigation this is, and in the left you can see the detail navigation. In the main area these are the different IVs which are basically containing the different information. In the general data is the normal employee data, okay. Then absence status, if you see, you can see the leaves and details, what is when they are going to leave, on leave, and this is the personal data, photo. So we combine all these information at one page and showing in employee profile. This is the flow of the request on the portal, how exactly it comes, and how the one request came, how it flows to the portal database, and how it's returned back to the employee or the user who requests. Suppose that I logged in on the portal, I clicked on URL and login, okay, the request comes to the web server, the portal web server, and when it comes to the portal framework where the portal runtime will be called, the internal architecture it is, where we have portal components. Components contain the page builder and your IUs and all, and the portal services, which comes the PCD directory, which is the basic base of that where all contents are getting stored, which are predefined or developed by you, and the user management as well. So it comes, the request comes to user management, it will send the information to UME, where it will validate first the portal system database, it will check that user, and then the request will send to UME parallelly, and it will check your details, and because it's linked with user processes, in UME it's linked with your data sources. Your data source means your portal is linked with maybe ERP, okay. So in ERP, we have the user IDs, and so it will send the request to the ERP system. It will validate and return back to you. Then the request goes to return to portal content component and return to by HTML page. It will send to client. So this is how the request flow of the request. Just any request comes. This is the basic flow of the respond back. This is the capabilities of portal like unification, single sign-on, security, virtualization, and administration. Unification is like the single point of the integration of different systems. Single sign-on is the capability of the portal, like by using single sign-on, we no need to log in multiple times. It's a one day, one click, and it will be for any application.
Just one thing. What is ABAP-based UME?
Sorry?
Hello?
Yeah.
What is ABAP-based UME?
ABAP-based UME.
Or ABAP UME, something like this. No, now SAP has introduced like ABAP UME. Initially,
carry on.
I heard that UME is now SAP is shifting over ABAP UME, but I'm not able to clarify what is ABAP-based UME or ABAP UME. Maybe I am wrong, or I don't know.
It's not ABAP UME. Like, see, in UME, earlier it was come with in the Java stack only, and it basically handled all the Java related user requests. And that UME is engine, basically user management engine, where the user related any request will go and will process, and that will link to your different data sources. As in a portal we have multiple systems are integrated. Okay, it could be ECC, SRM. So there the data source are linked, and the UME will take care of all the management. This is how exactly this request needs to be sent, and what it will return. Then what I need to return back to the user. If that user is not, the authentication mechanism is happening in UME.
So still it is in Java, right?
It's in NetWeaver. It's in NetWeaver and it's in Java itself. Yes.
It's in Java itself. Okay. Thank you.
The security is like we are security mechanism which is like very focused in NetWeaver platform. So by putting particular specific security mechanism or policies and things, we can implement that. Personalization, as I already mentioned, look and feel, and based on the customer requirement and the end user perspective as well. Administration, we can maintain the administration for the portal like user management, system administration, and content administration. We can maintain those. These are the like the tail of unification, like the authentication as a single point, and these are the different systems we integrated, and it's one point. Different people are accessing the same application, same information. Single sign-on, user intuitive navigation, single point of access of the application, information on services, only once login required, integration of multiple applications. This is a way of single sign-on like login ticket and user mapping. So by using, as if we are integrating with SAP to SAP or with the SAP login tickets, definitely we will use to integrate those systems. So suppose that I have the portal, okay, EP, and the backend is my ECC system. I want to integrate those, so I prefer to go with SAP login ticket as it will be having the same user ID. And in the login ticket, that is the first requirement. So like the user ID should be same in across the backend system. And another method is user ID and password for the single sign-on. In we can enter the different applications which cannot accept your verify SAP login tickets. Then we have to use this user ID and password mapping. So that manually we have to link that ID with the password with respect to the system which we integrated. Security architecture, like the user needs secure access. So when it comes to the people login into it, authenticate to the portal server, and it sends back to the request to your backend authorization. For the authorization, like it could be SAP or third party, what actually the authorization are maintained, because the authorization use in portal, we are just displaying the information, but we can restrict the authorization at the portal level as well, and the backend level as well. Basically, we are maintaining from the backend itself because the data is coming from backend. So in ECC, suppose that I don't want that reports it's shown to respective employee, respective group, it won't be available. So we maintain the roles and all at the backend itself, and we will map it from the portal groups, and then the UME will take care of all these things, and then return back to the request and authentication done. Then the user are able to access it. This is like the user management. We can do web-based user administration and user self-administration, password management and policies, and configuration expiration dates. Personalization, as I already mentioned, like layout change or personalized portal view. These are the like administration of the portal which we are going to cover. User administration, content administration, like in user multiple admin role we have, so independently the person can manage that. Function can be limited to the user groups. Each portal contain catalog group object can be delegated to a user group. So the respective group can be accessible for the respective portal content catalog. It is not accessible for the other group if we don't get the permissions. Content administration, like is storing and managing all portal content at a one place, is a one consistent framework for the creation. Like SAP has given this specific framework, a specific template. If you want to use the code, I use either one or the 10. Code-free development in portal administration, there's no development, there's no code, nothing is written. So just by using the tablets, we are going to create objects. It could be system, it could be pages or IPs. Mass creation of high quality of content with lower cost. Yes, suppose that I want to develop the portal and configure it for 10 different or 20 different countries, and the content is going to same. Only at least the layout and everything is going to be same. So I will straight away we have a content mirroring, like we can create that. Because it's time wasting to create multiple things in a one way. System configuration, we cover those system configuration, transport, upload and content mirroring, content management configuration, tracks configuration, index administration, monitoring, technology and logging, permission roles, user distribution and object logging, portal display where the look and feel will come, your themes and everything we can design based on your customer requirement, PCD directory which contains all your content objects which is predefined by SAP, troubleshooting and support tags. Any error is coming or any system directly we want to check, we'll do in system admin itself. They're like the knowledge management, what exactly it is. Just like in the normal scenarios, we have unstructured information, and this is different users need different information. So like CEO, manager, employee. So based on these integrated knowledge management platform, we'll design like, okay, which roles will design a role. It is impossible to centralize all the information in a single directory, so we'll keep it that as in different directories, and based on the certain roles who exactly need which information will provide access. And by using retrieval and classification, by implementing the tracks, so they can retrieve and they can search, they can access that information. It's like information loop. This is for the enterprise knowledge management information loop, how exactly the information flows from one person to different person. Any question, guys?
Thank you.
Hello?
No question.
Hi Rasmi. Actually, all the things are theoretical part. Can you give me some simple example? Hello?
Simple example, yes.
Yes. Can you give me simple example how to in EP screen?
Okay, you want simple example means how we actually in
I
any
don't know anything
organization.
about.
Okay, fine. I'll give you example. I'll take an example of suppose that in my organization. Okay, I have 10 different systems in a place because they are using SAP. Okay, but they haven't implemented portal. So suppose that they have your HR system, definitely they are maintaining, they are using for SAP HR, okay, but for your in organization you have intranet as well, okay, maybe for the travel management and everything they have the different application as well. For accounting
Hello. Hi
Yes.
Rasmi. In my organization, requirement is related to ESS-MSS.
Okay, fine.
So
So that's vary if they have SAP HR in a place, okay, and they might be using that. Now you want to implement the portal or ESS-MSS on the portal. So how we'll go through that? As you have the portal, like depend on ECC they are having or an viewer which version they are working on. You have to take in all the requirements what currently they are using. Maybe for the internal ESS, as currently they don't have, they must be using any other application to perform those activities. Either it could be the internet or any application built in by any other technology. Okay. So the process which they want to come, which they currently using, they want to implement that into the, obviously if you give in the same scenario, same process into the portal, going to accept it, or there could be little bit of changes are really okay. So SAP has given the packages for ESS-MSS, but prior to that, the basic configuration in SAP HR needs to be performed. SAP HR is I'm assuming SAP HR is there. For ESS-MSS, there is a separate configuration which needs to be done. Okay, and in ESS-MSS also, it's like bunch of iViews. So based on your company requirement, suppose that, okay, I just want the personal information need to be displayed. Their employee can change their personal information. Input type 002 details, okay. I want my bank details also need to be changed. So the input type 6 details also I want I can maintain from the portal. So user can directly open that bank details and you want to change it. That's the configuration which is, every time I'm telling the configuration which is like is already configured in SAP HR. So from the portal we are just displaying the information what is already configured. Suppose that I have two types of bank details. Okay, only employee can configure two types of bank details, not other than that. So two types of bank detail will be displayed over there, and I can change, I can delete, I can add more. Other part, I have my salary slip as well. Now I can configure on the portal. I want, okay, my salary slip also for employee salary slip also need to be displayed on the portal. Yeah, it will be displayed based on the requirement which you have taken. You have to configure the ESS-MSS configuration And respective, you have to import the business packages. First you need to download those, you have to import, you have to do the configuration, and then the respective iViews will be displayed over there, and you have to create the specific roles and assign those iViews, and then you will see the information exactly.
All the things are covered in development part, the administration part.
No, it's like in administration, it's not separate. See, development core comes when, I'll give you an example. So sorry guys. Development comes, so suppose that if you have seen the ESS any portal screen, personal information page is there, okay? There are certain 10 fields. I'm giving an example. There's the 10 fields are displaying on the form. But the customer want 2 more fields need to be there, which could be custom field, which they have incorporated in info type level as well. So when you're seeing in PA20 or PA30, that is coming. The same they want in the portal. But SAP has not delivered. So that comes the customization. If it comes to customization, you have to download that file, and then that also depends on the version. Which version the portal they are using, which business packages they are using. If it comes to latest one, EHP5 and all, that application is built in WebDynpro ABAP. Okay, so then you have to change that WebDynpro ABAP logic. Otherwise, if they are using the prior one, then you have to download that file, EPA file, and you have to, by using NWDS, you have to change that code in that is built in Java and import it back to there. This is like the development comes, and this is like the changes will be reflected on the code.
Okay.
Any other?
No.
Yes, I think that is quite enough for today. And yeah, Venki?
Hello Sumit. Yeah, right. Okay, Rashmi. Sumit, you have any doubts? If you have any doubts relevant that contents, you can ask the trainer. Otherwise, I will close the session.
Okay.
So from next week, we are planning from 8th January, we start the batch. I will send you that all the details. So that portal we will give you 7.05 version, recent version. 2 months access I will give you. I think I will send you that GUI also. If you don't have that SAP GUI software, so you can download it. So I will do all the settings, and finally I will give you password and user ID, so you can use any time. So while practicing time, if guys have any doubts, you can take screenshots and you can send to the trainer. In next class he will clarify your doubts. Okay.
So during training session we will cover both things, administration and development.
Yeah, I think administration, Rashmi will cover.
Administration, the whole part we are going to cover, okay. And the development, the base of the development, okay, how exactly, if any requirement comes, so how we can do that. But development is again, it's like the whole different area, means if you have to know the basic architecture of OOPS, you have to know MVC architecture. These are the prerequisite which person needs to know. So that we are not going to cover that. Means I'll give you the brief of about, okay, how exactly we work in NWDI and WDS, like that.
No, Rasmi, my requirement is I have to know both things, development and maintenance.
So
thing I have to learn.
I think you need a ESS-MSS course. I think Sanjit requirement is for ESS-MSS.
So that is fine. That is fine. Like we will take care of okay how exactly the requirement came, and we'll.
My scenario is
Yeah.
I have to completely implement one project, right?
Okay.
And
Okay.
second thing, I am already working over maintenance. So maintenance part, little bit I know, but I'm
Okay.
not quite comfortable. Without deployment, it is not possible to know 100% maintenance. So that's why I'm looking for in that development. If you provide me like the requirement to what applications would be there, how should I customize login page, how can I integrate things?
That we will cover, like that we will cover that. But for that you have to know, see, if I'm taking about the whole development, core development area, then the base needs to be there. The WebDynpro architecture, as this version we are using, you have to know the,
I know WebDynpro, I know WebDynpro and I know OOPS as well.
So that if you know that means it's really okay to, you can do that by doing the hands-on and all. The brief I can tell you, okay, how exactly if any requirement come to change the UI, anything, that you can do that. I don't think so that is going to be tough for you. But basically here we
so
are covering that.
during training will you cover in 7.3 SAP provide mobility, they are integrated mobile portal as well in SAP version 7.3. So we'll cover this thing?
No, we are not covering that.
Okay, in 7.3 we are not covering this thing. Okay. Okay.
It's basically the administration area, but yeah, for the development, the brief of we are covering here, but it's only specific to the administration and development. The brief, what is, how exactly we should start, we should do these all.
I got it. Okay, thank you, Rasmi.
Okay.
Okay, right. Thanks for attending demo. Still, if you have any doubts, just mail me. I will ask the trainer and give you the reply. Okay, thanks for attending demo. Thank you, Rashmi. I will close this.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Yeah.